The live studio audience was buzzing with excitement as Kelly Clarkson took her seat on Today with Jenna Friends, unaware that the episode would quickly spiral into a dramatic confrontation. From the moment the cameras rolled, tension simmered beneath the surface, as subtle disagreements and pointed questions hinted that this would not be a typical interview. Kelly, known for her candid personality and outspoken nature, appeared composed at first, greeting the hosts with her trademark smile. However, as the discussion progressed, her patience was tested in ways that would eventually lead to an explosive reaction. The energy in the room was charged, and viewers at home would soon witness a clash that no one could ignore. The conversation began innocuously, with light-hearted banter about Kelly's latest projects and personal anecdotes, but when the hosts ventured into topics that Kelly perceived as invasive or misleading, the tone shifted. The questions, though framed politely, touched on sensitive areas of her career and personal life. Kelly attempted to navigate the discussion with grace, offering carefully measured responses. Yet, the tension escalated as she felt that her words were being misinterpreted or taken out of context. Behind her calm demeanor, frustration was mounting, signaling that the live audience was about to witness an unprecedented moment of confrontation. As the dialogue progressed, Kelly's body language became more pronounced. Subtle signs of agitation, a tightened jaw, sharper gestures, and an unwavering stare indicated that she was reaching the limit of her tolerance. The hosts, seemingly unaware of the growing tension, continued pressing on, inadvertently provoking a response. Kelly, who typically handles media interactions with humor and poise, now faced a scenario where patience alone could not contain her emotions. The live cameras captured every shift in expression, providing viewers with an unfiltered glimpse into the escalating conflict. It was during a particularly pointed question regarding her personal relationships and past experiences that Kelly's composure finally broke. She leaned forward, voice firm yet controlled, and expressed her frustration at the direction of the conversation. The studio fell silent as she articulated that certain topics were inappropriate for discussion, emphasizing her right to maintain boundaries. Her words, delivered with intensity and conviction, underscored the seriousness of her stance. The hosts, momentarily taken aback, attempted to steer the dialogue back on track, but Kelly had already reached a threshold beyond negotiation. The moment of confrontation intensified when one of the hosts challenged Kelly's perspective, questioning her reasoning in a tone that came across as dismissive. Kelly's response was immediate and unapologetic, signaling that she would not tolerate what she perceived as disrespect. She voiced her objections clearly, asserting her point of view and refusing to be undermined. The tension in the studio escalated as the live audience watched the exchange unfold, sensing that a breaking point was imminent. Every word, pause, and gesture contributed to an atmosphere charged with anticipation and suspense. Unable to reconcile the conflict in the moment, Kelly made the bold decision to leave the set. Rising from her seat, she walked toward the exit, her determination evident in each step. The hosts attempted to interject, offering conciliatory words and inviting her to stay, but Kelly's stance was resolute. The live audience reacted with a mix of shock, concern, and curiosity, fully aware that they were witnessing an extraordinary occurrence. The cameras continued rolling, capturing the dramatic exit in real time, making it a defining moment in the show's history. As Kelly departed, the hosts addressed the situation with the audience, attempting to provide context while maintaining professionalism. They explained that disagreements during live broadcasts are not uncommon but acknowledged that this particular incident had escalated quickly. Social media immediately erupted with speculation, commentary, and support for both Kelly and the show. Clips of the confrontation went viral within minutes, sparking debates about media conduct, celebrity boundaries, and the pressures of live television. The episode became a talking point across platforms, drawing widespread attention to Kelly's candid and assertive response. Behind the scenes, the production team worked to de-escalate the situation and ensure that the remaining broadcast could continue smoothly. Staff members coordinated with Kelly's representatives to understand her concerns and manage potential fallout. Despite the tension, the team remained professional, demonstrating the challenges of managing live programming when unexpected events occur. Kelly's decision to leave highlighted the importance of personal boundaries and respect, serving as a reminder that even high-profile figures are entitled to control over what they discuss publicly. The aftermath of the incident was felt long after the cameras stopped rolling. Fans expressed solidarity with Kelly, praising her for standing up for herself in a high-pressure situation. Media analysts debated the ethics of certain interview questions, and industry insiders reflected on the unpredictable nature of live television. Kelly's bold action sparked a broader conversation about authenticity, respect, and the balance between public curiosity and personal privacy. Her exit was not merely dramatic, it was a statement about self-respect and the importance of asserting one's limits, resonating with audiences worldwide. Ultimately, Kelly Clarkson storming off Today with Jenna Friends became a defining moment in her career and in television history. It illustrated the pressures faced by celebrities in live settings, the necessity of boundaries, and the power of assertiveness. While the confrontation was unexpected, it provided valuable lessons about communication, respect, and the human dimension of fame. Viewers were left with an unforgettable spectacle, one that combined tension, courage, and the uncompromising nature of truth. Kelly's actions reinforced her reputation as a strong, independent figure unafraid to protect her integrity under pressure. The social media reaction to Kelly Clarkson's dramatic exit was instantaneous and explosive. Fans flooded platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, sharing clips of the confrontation and voicing their support. Many praised Kelly for standing her ground, calling her assertive and brave for refusing to tolerate disrespect. Hashtags related to the incident began trending within hours, drawing attention from audiences far beyond the regular viewers of Today with Jenna Friends. The moment became a viral spectacle, sparking debates about the fine line between tough questioning and personal intrusion. Commentators and entertainment analysts dissected every detail of the encounter. Pundits noted Kelly's calm yet firm demeanor and highlighted how she maintained her composure before walking out. Some argued that the hosts could have approached the sensitive topics differently, emphasizing the responsibility of live television hosts to respect boundaries. Others focused on Kelly's courage, comparing her to iconic figures who have taken similar stands against media pressure. That discussion dominated entertainment news segments, with clips replayed and analyzed repeatedly. Viewers at home felt a mix of shock, admiration, and curiosity. Many expressed empathy for Kelly, sharing personal stories of times they had to stand up for themselves in challenging situations. The incident resonated beyond celebrity culture, touching on themes of respect, boundaries, and self-advocacy. Fans debated online about whether they would have left in the same situation, and the conversation expanded into larger societal discussions about how women in the public eye are often pushed beyond their limits. The hosts of Today with Jenna Friends issued a statement later that day, clarifying their intentions and expressing regret for any misunderstanding. They emphasized that they did not mean to offend Kelly and acknowledged that live television can be unpredictable. Their statement sought to balance accountability with professionalism, showing that even in tense situations, communication and public response can be managed responsibly. This acknowledgement added another layer to the public discussion, demonstrating the complexity of live interactions and the need for sensitivity. Media outlets quickly compiled highlights and reactions from both fans and critics. News websites, talk shows, and entertainment blogs published detailed accounts, emphasizing Kelly's assertiveness and the intensity of the confrontation. Video clips circulated widely, with some gaining millions of views within hours. The incident became not just a moment in television history but a cultural conversation about celebrity boundaries, media responsibility, and public reactions to assertive behavior. Influencers and celebrities weighed in, adding to the conversation. Many applauded Kelly for her bravery and praised her for maintaining dignity under pressure. Some shared personal anecdotes about similar experiences in interviews, creating solidarity around the challenges faced by public figures. This wave of support amplified the incident's visibility and further cemented Kelly's status as a role model for authenticity and self-respect. Social media platforms became a hub of encouragement and debate, reflecting a collective interest in fairness and personal integrity. The incident also sparked discussions about how television producers can better handle sensitive topics. Industry professionals highlighted the importance of preparation, empathy, and adaptability when interacting with high-profile guests. The conversation shifted toward creating an environment that allows for honesty without crossing personal boundaries. Kelly's exit became a case study in live television training, illustrating how even seasoned hosts must be mindful of tone, phrasing, and the limits of appropriate inquiry. Meanwhile, Kelly's fans organized online campaigns and posts supporting her decision to leave. Memes, quotes, and short video edits celebrating her assertiveness went viral, further amplifying her message. Social media became a platform not just for discussion but also for advocacy, with people highlighting the importance of standing firm in one's principles. The viral nature of these posts underscored how moments of courage can inspire wide audiences and generate meaningful conversations about respect and boundaries. Public discussions also began to focus on mental health and emotional well-being. Experts and commentators noted that Kelly's decision to step away was a healthy response to stress and pressure. They emphasized that setting boundaries is essential for preserving mental clarity and emotional balance. The incident sparked broader conversations about self-care, resilience, and the importance of protecting one's peace in high-pressure environments. Kelly's actions became a teaching moment beyond entertainment, influencing how audiences think about personal boundaries in their own lives. By the end of the week, Kelly Clarkson storming off Today with Jenna Friends had become more than a television incident. It had evolved into a cultural phenomenon. Her decisive action, public support, media analysis, and discussions about respect and boundaries created a ripple effect across various platforms. Audiences not only remembered the confrontation but also internalized the lessons of courage, self-respect, and authenticity. The incident cemented Kelly's reputation as a strong, independent voice in entertainment, showing the world that sometimes walking away is the most powerful statement one can make.